everyone. Welcome to today's Sky Racing Friday news, and we're doing it from Royal Randwick, the home tomorrow of the Tab Epsom, the Metropolitan and the Flight Stakes. Today, temperatures low 30s, but tomorrow morning they're saying maybe up to 4 mil of rain or showers could fall up until around 10 o'clock in the morning. It shouldn't impact the track, although James McDonald is supremely confident about many of his rides tomorrow, and if those showers arrive, Very Elegant is one of his key rides in the Hill Stakes. He said on radio this morning, Sky Sports Radio, I expect her to be winning the Hill Stakes. Of course, one of his key rides is Tiago Shark, lining up in the Tab Epsom. The jock has ridden the Shark 3 times since that first up run, and this gallop at Canterbury, you can see the horse building up momentum beautifully. It was a similar piece of work back on Tuesday, and he's still, while he's a little bit untapped, he's stretching out so strongly in the gallops. Up to a mile, he could also be very lethal, according to James McDonald, going into tomorrow's big race, the Tab Epsom. Jockey Glenn Boss is one that really lays it down on a big Group 1 day, and he can quite often do it on horses right down in the weights. You would remember Brutal earlier this year winning the Doncaster with just 49.5. Well, he takes the ride tomorrow on Colding, the favourite in the Tab Epsom. He's a Group 1 specialist. This horse is, well, it was a big, tough performance to win the Bill Ritchie, and going to a mile of this race just suits. The last time the horse went to a mile, it won the Queensland Guineas earlier this year. Drops 6.5 kilos tomorrow down to that 50.5, and that's why Colding is the favourite for Glenn Boss to win the race, ahead of Tiago Shark, Dreamforce, and Kieran McAvoy rides Rock, a rising horse for Hawkes Racing. Well, talking of Kieran McAvoy, he's got the chance of going one better tomorrow in the Metropolitan. He's back on Brimham Rocks, who ran second in the race last year. He led them up there at about the 200-metre mark, and it was the stablemate Patrick Aaron that nabbed him right on the line as you watch it here. Patrick Aaron's in tomorrow, but look, this one for Kieran McAvoy, Brimham Rocks, has shown that form out of the naturalism down in Melbourne. He's beautifully weighted. He's getting to get a perfect run. A lot of upside from Kieran McAvoy this morning around this horse going into the Metropolitan tomorrow, Brimham Rocks. There's also a lot of upside, though, from the Mark Newnham stable in regard to Scarlet Dream. The mare's got a lot of coverage this week, and for good reason. Has been aimed towards this one. They could have easily ran last week. Comes up with barrier 2, and it's right in the market. Brimham Rocks the favourite over Stampede, then Scarlet Dream, and they expect Mark Newnham that she'll be able to set Medfield a little bit closer than what she would normally do with that nice positive barrier draw tomorrow. Well, a lot of talk around the Tab Everest, horses running in Melbourne and Sydney tomorrow that will run on October 19. We know that Enticing Star is now out of the race. Chris Waller won't rush into deciding his horse into his slot, but could it be yes, yes, yes? Tom Magnier from Coolmore saying this morning they want to make the horse into a stallion. We'll chat with Chris Waller, but maybe that tells us that it won't be yes, yes, yes. Could it be Nature Strip, or could it be Bivouac for Godolphin going into their slot? Vin Cox saying this morning, off the win last Saturday in the Golden Rose, a lot of discussions around whether they put it into the Everest, take over Osborne Bull's slot. Do they go to the Coolmore at Flemington, or indeed do they spell? There's so much that will unfold off tomorrow. I reckon we'll know about Godolphin next week, whether they go with Osborne Bulls, whether James Harron could be interested in Bivouac. So that's the market, that's the news. We can't wait for Saturday's racing. Good luck to all of the participants tonight at the Racing New South Wales Country and Provincial Awards.